Once upon a time, there were two men, one with spider powers named Peter and the other able to read minds named John. Peter had the ability to crawl up walls, shoot webs out of his hands, and had superhuman strength, while John had the ability to read minds, predict his opponent's moves and plant illusions in their minds. One day, Peter and John found themselves in a deserted alleyway facing off against each other. Peter sensed that John was a formidable opponent and decided to approach cautiously. John, on the other hand, had already read Peter's mind and knew what he was up against. As the two men circled each other, John kept projecting false images into Peter's mind, distracting him from the task at hand. Peter kept sensing something was wrong and tried to shrug off the illusions, but it only made him more vulnerable. Frustrated and agitated, Peter let out a loud roar and charged at John. John calmly grasped the situation and began reading Peter's intentions, predicting his every move. He dodged and countered Peter's attacks with ease, while Peter struggled to keep up with John's mind-reading abilities. But Peter was not one to give up easily. He quickly realized that he needed to rely on his spider powers to gain the upper hand. He used his web-slinging abilities to create obstacles for John, making it harder for him to dodge and read his mind. In the end, it was a tough battle, but Peter's spider powers proved to be too much for John's mind-reading abilities. He outmaneuvered John, trapping him in a web cocoon until he surrendered. From that day on, Peter and John had a newfound respect for each other's powers and looked forward to more exciting battles in the future.